the bad news doesn't stop there, though.
Oh, great.
I know. Kind of sucks, but let's get to it. Because this one was actually told to me by Kurt himself whilst I was recording another Watchers episode, or just before. EA has cancelled its Black Panther game. Did you remember that was happening?
I barely remember that.
No, I
I'll
forgot
be
about it, and
honest.
I actually thought he was talking
Yeah.
about Marvel's 1943, The Rise of
Oh
Hydra,
my
I think it was,
goodness.
which
Yeah.
was the Captain America and Black Panther game. I
Yes.
thought it was that one. It's not. But also, they have also closed the studio down that were working on it. Anyway, so according to a report from IGN, the publisher has shut down Cliffhanger Games and is attempting to place affected staff in other roles across the company. The report says EA will also be laying off other staff on its mobile and central teams in a round of layoffs separate to those last month, which saw 300 to 400 staff laid off across EA, include 100 Apex Legends studio Respawn Entertainment. Sorry, I must preface that actually Kurt didn't give me insider knowledge. He did tell me that this was posted on IGN at the time.
Yeah.
Have to
Yeah.
preface that, just so
You
you
do.
know.
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought about it whilst I was reading. I was like, I probably shouldn't say that he gave me insider knowledge. He does not.
Yeah.
He never does
No, he doesn't at
because
all.
he's good at his job. Anyway, so the publication was forwarded an email sent to staff from EA Entertainment President Laura Mealy, which says that the cancellation of the Black Panther game is quote, part of EA's effort to sharpen our focus and put our creative energy behind the most significant growth opportunities. The email also says EA Entertainment, which is a separate division to EA Sports, will focus mainly on Battlefield, The Sims, Skate, and Apex Legends going forward, though development will continue on Motive's Iron Man game and Respawn's third Star Wars Jedi game.
Right.
Anyway, if you want to know more about Cliffhanger Games, they were formed in 2021, led by Kevin Stevens, who was the boss of Warner's Monolith during the development of Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. So, in addition to leaders from those games, included veterans from Halo, God of War, Call of Duty.
Nice.
So, let's read the quote. We want our game. So this is about the game being developed in collaboration with Marvel Games. We want our game to enable players to feel what it's like to be worthy of the Black Panther mantle in unique, story-driven ways, and we want Cliffhanger to empower everyone on the team as we collaborate to bring this amazing world to life.
Nice.
So Nana's also said like this. So I'm surprised since EA seems to be doing what they always do. I guess meant to say ruining studios. Like when I was away, so he's saying whilst Pete was away, Codemasters had lost the WRC license, so they aren't making rally games anymore. Yeah, I did see
Oh, that's
that.
wild.
Which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, another studio that has gone down the wayside, but let's not discuss this anymore because
Okay.
there was also a follow-up in regards to this.
Right. Okay.
Because concept art, and this always happens for a studio that's shut down for a game that's been cancelled, a few days after, concept art and story details for the now cancelled Black Panther game have seemingly emerged.
Of course.
Yeah. So, we won't. So, the game would have seen players taking on the role of T'Challa's son, according to an ex-Twitter user, citing a survey held by EA. So user @NotFunAmon posted several pictures of concept art for the game and some story details. The game would have seen players taking on the role of Azari, which is T'Challa's son. Azari, who is reportedly one of several playable characters in the game, fights T'Challa in ritual combat to start the story, but would have been interrupted by the Skrull invading Wakanda and kidnapping T'Challa.
Right.
I mean, from the concept art, you can see obviously it's very rough, it's early, and it's concept art, but you can definitely see a scroll. because it's
There
the
you
only thing that's coloured.
There you
Well,
go.
the face is green. That's what I must say. So yeah, we won't read any more about that, but it's just obviously the fact that there's, if you want to see them, there is images on the internet about it.
Nice.
Nana has put, if they lose the F1 license, Codemaster is effed. I'm sorry if there's no
Yeah.
there's no better way to say it. That is true.
I agree.
Codemasters
agree
was
with that.
bought by EA specifically because they have that racing knowledge.
Yep.
And if they lose that, if
Yep.
they lose the F1 license, oh boy, they are stuffed. If they've
Yep.
lost WRC, then oh boy, which I'd be really sad about because Codemasters are an
Yeah.
absolute legendary studio.
Yeah. It's true.
Hey ho. Oh god, yeah. Pylor's just put just literally called Black Panther, and the only thing that is coloured is the scroll.
Yeah.
I know. I picked
I
up on.
caught that.
I'm really sorry about that. I didn't mean it like that.
I did. I caught it, and then I didn't
It
wanna
wasn't
draw
meant to
attention
be
to it.
offensive. It was meant to say that the only thing that is coloured in.
Yes. We know, Pete. We know.
I know, but some idiot out there is going to look at that
I
at
know.
one point and go, racist.
I know.
Yeah, so I have to
But-
clarify. Why does this world suck that you now have to sit there and actually make a sweeping statement like that? I'm not a racist.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah. Well, we've got through this in pretty quick time. 'Cause that's the news.